Abdul Saqib, who is from Luton, was an unhinged and broken man, and that made him absolutely dangerous. By all characteristics, he was a madman. Abdul had woken up and he chose to kill people during the Eid celebrations 2021. Elated, joyous and euphoric, Abdul had taken a 2-foot-long machete and then left his house, with family members all equipped with items that could cause serious injuries or even death. Abdul went on the hunt. Before going on to a man, Abdul Saqib met up with his brother Abdul Aqib and uncle Abdul Jaman. The three men then ventured off to Bury Park in July of 2021. Police were called to the Eid celebrations at 10:45 p.m. after reports of a full-scale brawl took place, started by Abdul Saqib. Despite wearing a balaclava, his rivals knew who he was, just by the voice and the tone and what he was saying alone. However, by the time police attended, the scrap was already over and the 24 or so people had already dispersed. So police scanned the area looking for clues. Cctv operatives then informed the police that a group had convened nearby, and again they were fully fledged involved in a scrap again, this time with weapons. The court heard Abdul Saqib had charged towards a group of over a dozen people with a machete in hand. He densed a man in his 20s in the thigh, severing a main artery. Injury was serious. Abdul used so much force that when police recovered the blade that he left nearby, the metal had twisted and was deformed. Now, despite the serious injuries, Abdul kept swinging his machete, spinning, trying to get to more people, and he did. Abdul densed a second man in the back. Another partygoer tried to confront Abdul and tried to calm him down. So what Abdul did next was he stuck the third man in the chest and shoulder. Armed police then attended the scene just before 1 a.m. to find the victim losing a lot of red. Police thought he was going to die. They quickly used a tourniquet and then rushed the man to hospital, where surgeons had to perform an emergency amputee to save the victim's life. He actually lost a limb. When police found the footage of the incident, it showed that Abdul Saqib was on a mission to kill. His uncle and brothers were caught on video also trading blows with other victims and then launching pallets at them. The attempted aim of at least 3 men was unprovoked, brutal and deplorable, according to a judge. 22-year-old Abdul Saqib was jailed for 15 years at Luton Crown Court. His brother, Abdul Aqib, was given a 2-year suspended sentence. As for the uncle, Abdul Jaman, was jailed for 2.5 years. Now, all 3 victims survived, but they suffered life-changing injuries. As for the 3 Abduls, they were jailed for disorder and GBH with intent regarding Abdul Saqib. Crazily, there was no attempted M charge despite the seriousness of the incident. Stay safe.